Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Jesse and I welcome all you all back to Crazy Tits. Today we are starting our Afrobeat 101 series. This is going to be a series where we make Afrobeats together, okay? So we're going to start from the scratch and then move all the way to the end of the beat. So from the beginning to the ending, we're making an Afrobeat, and we'll also be teaching beginners and somewhat intermediates what they need to know about making Afrobeats and how Afrobeats should sound. All right. So this series is a 6-video series. It's divided into 6 parts. This one, as the video said, is the part 1. The first part. We have the second part, which will cover the scale and chord. The third part will cover melody. The fourth part will cover bass, while the fifth part covers song arrangement, mixing and mastering and everything. So we're going to do that every week. So at this juncture, I would like to implore you to please subscribe, like, share this video, drop a comment if you have any questions, criticism, you want to tell me something I should work on. Comment section is open to you, alright? And please, we're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, so please, your subscription is very, very important. It wouldn't cost you anything. It's just to click the red button, turn the bell on, and that's it. Alright, thank you. Okay, now let's head straight into the video. The first thing you would want to do as a beginner, like if you had seen the first video, that was the introduction to FL Studio, like everything you need to know about FL. So now you have known everything about FL. Now let's start making Afrobeats. Okay, so the first thing you'd want to do is to add your drum sample into this file manager section here. So what you want to do is to go to option, file settings, and over here you click on this file icon there, and then you navigate to where you have your drum sample, and then you select it, okay, and then to appear here, just like mine is appearing here. So for this tutorial, I'll be using the Josh Stew Kit. So I'll leave a link to get this bit in the description. So just go copy it real quick. It's free. The version 1 actually, it's free. So you can get it and make mad Afrobeat with it. In my own honest opinion, I feel like this is one of the best Afrobeat packs you will come across in the course of your production work. So just go get it. You really need it. Alright. So now we have added the drums. As you can see, I've already loaded up some of the drums which I felt I would need, so I didn't want to go through all the whole stress of picking the drum samples with you, because it would make the video really long, and I didn't want the video to get really long. So I want it to be short and simple, straight to the point, no wasting of time, right? So now we have, okay, let me show you how to add samples to this channel rack. I did that in the first video, but for those who didn't see the first video, you come here, pick the sound you want to add. There are 2 ways to add it. You either click and drag into the channel rack, or you just right click and click on this open a new channel, and it opens up here real quick and you're good to go. Okay, so in Afrobeat, the whole essence of the beat lies in the pattern. Alright, the pattern of your rhythm. Alright, it could be a rhythm you use, it could be a snare, it could be a clap, whatever you're using to create that pattern. That pattern is what moves your Afrobeat. Alright, there is no rocket science to Afrobeat. The way your pattern sounds is what makes your beats Afro or not. By the way, you might be wondering how to extend your channel back to this extent. Just come right here, and once this arrowhead show up, you click and drag it out, and you can extend it to as much as your laptop screen or your PC screen can contain. Okay, so without wasting much of your time, let me show you some of the techniques you might come across while making Afrobeat. First of all, the kick are usually what we call 4x4. That's on the downbeats. That's when the kick comes up. Alright, so this is how the kick normally sounds. Okay, so in some cases you might not use this particular kick. Okay, for some reasons I'm not feeling the kick anymore, so let me put in this one. Okay, let's alright, this is how the kick would sound normally, but sometimes you might have something going like this. So while the kick can be any pattern you feel like, the snare, the rim is where the whole Afrobeat bounce is. Alright, so we're using this Nobody Fine Past You, Be Okay, from the Jeb Josh toolkit. It's somewhere around the percussions, I guess rims or so. So we're going to play something with this. This is the basic Afrobeat pattern. Like, this is the basic. Right, see. So you see, that's the basic Afrobeat pattern, but you can have something like this. Or you can also take out the first one. Or you can have something like this. So Afrobeat patterns or techniques is quite broad, but there has to be that dancing, that vibe. This vibe I just showed you now, this is basically what Afrobeat sounds like. But as we all know, music has no rules. There are no rules to follow. You can go crazy with your Afrobeat. You can just experiment with sounds and stuff. So without wasting much time, let's create the drum pattern we are going to be using for our beats for this tutorial. So the kick, I want to Alright, I like that. So let me first show you all the sounds we have here. We have our kick, our vim shot, or maybe conga, whatever. It's called Nobody Fine Past You, Be Okay. It's in the Jeb Josh toolkit. Do maybe conga. Then we have Jeb Shaker. I've reduced the volume here. We have Jeb Rim 09, Jeb Rim 12, Jeb Rim 13, AC Conga A1, Jeb Bonga 15, Sam Soki Perk, Soft Conga, Jeb Snare 8, and the sound. It's called, I can't pronounce that, Uyuyu. Oh! So those are all the sounds I have here. And for the fact that you loaded up all of these sounds doesn't mean you would work with all of them. Alright, we might end up taking some out or not even using some at all. So let's just try and create our drum pattern. All right. So I want something to be going on with this snare. Okay. Let's try that. Okay, I think I like this vibe here. Alright, let's add a shaker. Now, you hear the way the shaker sounds. Let me introduce you guys to something. This knob right here, it's called the swing knob. This adds a little bit of delay to your sound, making it like it gives it the swing. Okay, like it doesn't just hit, it kind of swings. Okay, now let's listen to the way this shaker sounds without swing. Now let's add swing to like 30%, and let's see how that will sound. This is with swing, without swing. Just see up to like 50% of swing. You can hear the difference in the vibe. The vibe is different, alright? That's what the swing does. Okay. Let's bring the swing a little bit down, maybe 30%. Nice. So what else do we add here? Let's listen to this. That's what we can add. Okay. Okay, let's see how this is looking. Bye. So let's see what we can do with you. Where can you come in? Can't really hear that. Maybe we'll never play it, but let's drop it there first. See how it goes. Okay, you. Alright, yeah, I think I just drop you on top here. Alright, nice. So I want to reduce the volume of one of this none of these notes here. So with the sound, I want to reduce the volume highlighted. I can come over here to the piano roll, click on that. Piano roll comes up, and I come to the particular one I want to reduce the volume. Come over here, make sure this control is set to velocity. You can change that by clicking on this note velocity, and then you bring the volume down. Like that. And don't forget to always save your project, alright? Control X or Control S, sorry. Always save your project. Next up here. Let's see what you sound like. Okay, let's see. Right. See, the vibe's already building up. Okay. So since it's almost the same, let's just complement this sound. I'm really liking the vibe I'm getting from this. Okay, so you see, it's not quite difficult to make Afrobeat like this. The beat is already like ready to work with. Okay, you already have everything in place, but we want to adjust or add more things. Alright, just make the drums more catchy and stuff. So let's see what more we can add. What do you sound? Okay. Where can you come in? Let's see how you sound here. So about the sounds that you can barely hear right now, it's because everything is currently playing at the same volume. Most of the sounds here are playing at the same volume. Okay, so everything is going to set in place. Everything is going to be put. Everything will sound better when we start mixing. Okay, when I start with basic mixing, everything is going to just fit in. Okay, but for now to sound kind of weird, you know, that's the power of it's called gain staging. Like that's the first stage of mixing, just making sure everything is sounding at the right volume. You understand? That can really go a long way to making your sound better or worse. So if your sounds, if your drums, or even your instruments are sounding out of place, maybe you're too loud or too quiet, the whole essence of the beat is gone. So as a producer, your first aim is to make sure that every sound you play is audible enough for the ear to hear. Okay, so your volume, frequency, all those things. For instance, you could be playing a bass and an 808 in a beat, and then due to frequency ranges, the 808 and the bass might not be able to sound together because one will be cancelling out the other because they're of the same frequency range. What you want to do is find a space where you can play the 808 and then find another space where you can play the bass. Another thing you could do is side chaining, but that's more advanced mixing. Okay, we'll be taking care of that later on in the future. For now, it's just light stuff, basic things that would not get you really crazier. I would think music is quite difficult. Making beats is not hard at all. So let's get back into making our drums sound better. Okay, I'm already feeling the whole vibe here. So let's see what more we can add. Like that. Nice. See, the vibe is already there. So let's see what we can add you. Yeah. Nice. As you can see, the volume of this is quite loud. Let's bring it down a little bit over here. So you'll be wondering why all these numbers here are assigned to this. That's because I've already moved all of the sounds into the mixer. Okay, to do that, simple. Just click on this first one, then hold Control Shift, click the second one, and then you drag down. Alright, make sure they are all highlighted. Make sure they're all highlighted like this. Then you move over to this place, click on this first one, or wherever you want to start from. Right click on that, go to channel routing, select route selected channel starting from this track. You click on that, and all of the sounds are accounted for over here. As you can see, everything is having this particular place. Okay, so basically our drums are ready. So see, it wasn't that difficult to do. So what I normally do after setting up my drums is basic mixing, gain staging, making sure the volumes of everything is accurate. But for the sake of this tutorials, I'll be doing everything during the mixing stage. Alright, in the video for mixing and mastering, that's when I'll be doing all the gain staging and everything. So for now, we are done with our drums. So let's rename this and change the color for just make it look cool. So let's name this drums. Okay, drums. Let's change the color. Let's use something random. Okay, let's use this one. Click OK. Color has been changed. Then you click on it. Make sure it's showing pattern 1 here. Then you drop it down here. Let's paint this. Now, if we'll move to the song mode, it still plays here. So, thank you all for watching today's video, and see you next week. So next week we'll be talking about scales and chords. So making our chords, and I'll be introducing you guys to scales from the next video. So please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and see you in the next video. Before then, let's vibe a little to our beats.